Okay. Hmm.
Too long have the weak been made to suffer. Huh?
Ha! Someone here still has a spine.
You must hurry and save yourself.
No. There are still people in need of our help. You go ahead without me.
Aren't you full of confidence? Thinking you can take them all alone?
Cannot overlook such suffering. And so, I fight. That is all.
Even in this time of chaos, you are a man of virtue. As long as you need me, my blade belongs to you.
Yeah! I'll help you too.
Thank you. Come, my friends.
At the end of the 2nd century, the Han Dynasty was approaching the twilight of its existence after 400 years of continuous rule. The people grew weary of corruption within the court and launched a large-scale revolt under the self-proclaimed Grand Master Zhang Jiao. In response, the Han Dynasty sent orders across the land to raise an army in order to put down the threat. Answering this call to arms, one man rose up in the name of the people. His name was Liu Bei, and he was a descendant of the Han imperial line. With a fervent desire to save the people from the unending chaos, Liu Bei joined the battle. Together with him were the mighty warriors Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, and the three of them swore an oath to die together as brothers, despite being born apart as strangers.
We will now set forth to destroy the rebels. Volunteers shall join us in the campaign. Follow my lead, everyone.
Okay, brother.
You think you can outsmart me? Don't make me laugh. You will learn to regret this moment.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge.
It is our duty to rid the enemy. Do not get too carried away out there, Zhang Fei.
Don't worry, I won't hog all the glory. Now let's get going already.
He's right. Do not be reckless.
Stand firm!
Footholds from which to organize both our defense and our counterattack.
Count on me, brother. This area is mine now.
You are an example to us all, brother. That's the way to do it. See if you can secure some more positions.
Sometimes I forget you are mere flesh and blood, brother.
You're out here all alone? I welcome such carelessness in the ranks of my enemies.
Sometimes I forget you are mere flesh and blood, brother.
No one can stop me!
They're too strong! We can't hold them back! Most of the enemy soldiers were once ordinary peasants. They were hungry, just like everyone else. The war is forcing the people to turn against each other. We need to put an end to this battle quickly.
Let's go, brother! I'll clear a path for you.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first that I shall see.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first that I shall see.
The volunteer forces have done exceptionally well. I'm impressed.
Mine now! We did it, my brother! A glorious victory! Although we're physically stronger than Liu Bei, you have to admit, he is an amazing individual. Not too many men are willing to put their life on the line in order to help others.
Indeed, his resolve to protect the weak during these times of war is most admirable. It looks like we chose wisely when searching for a master to serve.
Defeating Zhang Jiao will restore peace to the land. I must do whatever it takes to protect the people. And I will need your help in order to do so, my brothers.
The three of us have pledged our lives to each other. Your will is now our own.
You know me. I'm always ready for a fight. Any enemy of yours is gonna have to go through me first.
I am pleased to hear it. Very well, my brothers. Let us defeat these rebels and bring peace to the land.
The moment has come, my children. Prove to the world that we are the chosen ones to rule the land.
Defeating Zhang Jiao will restore peace to the land. Come join me in this fight, my brothers.
Sure thing, brother. Let's take him down.
I'm with you until the very end, brother.
We are gravely outnumbered. Someone will hold that base in the east. We must support them with our reinforcements. I'll crush you like all of you! Okay, I shall return! Remember that! For yours is the first man I shall seek!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. By every area we take.
Oh, what a show, brother!
This should allow safe passage for the reinforcements. We must now regroup.
We finally made it through. My lord, we should get going as well.
Only on claiming Zhang Jiao's head. Ignore everyone else.
This is our opportunity to start a counterattack.
Fight me now, for glory!
Hey, you're tearing them up, brother.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others.
We must go to the end. Follow me.
Some way of stopping this.
I knew you could do it. Brother.
weakened by every area we take.
Wow, that was awesome. I get worked up just watching.
It looks like the Imperial forces are turning things around. We can't fall behind. Come on, son.
Leave it to me, Father.
May the heavens provide protection for their children.
Just how many of them are there?
We must fight as one. Charge the enemy ranks.
So you are my next opponent.
The enemy is weakened by every area we take.
Oh, what a show, brother!
I refuse to give in. Believe in the power of the divine.
It's time to put your skills to the test.
Our allies are currently engaged with the enemy forces. We must go to their aid at once.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others. fight with spirit, but I will stomp you like an ant.
Zhang Jiao, I have come to put an end to your antics. Prepare to meet your end.
You do not understand, infidel. You only make things worse by killing me.
The heavens have forsaken me.
It looks like Zhang Jiao has been defeated. This should aid our quest for peace. We managed to defeat Zhang Jiao. The Yellow Turban's rebellion is finished. However, I feel this is only the beginning of the chaos. The people's suffering will not end here.
In that case, why don't you create a land where the people can live without suffering?
Yes, I agree with our brother. Together, the three of us can make it a reality.
With the two of you on my side, it just might be possible. It's decided. From this day forth, we shall set out to create a land of peace together.
Due to the valiant efforts of Liu Bei and his men, Zhang Jiao was defeated and the Yellow Turban Rebellion came to an end. Despite the hardships the three sworn brothers faced during the long battle, the bond between them grew stronger than ever. However, the rebellion had merely exposed the weakness of the imperial court and set the stage for further chaos. In fact, a violent wind looked to topple the Han Dynasty for good, and that wind was blowing through the capital of Luoyang. Despite the fall of the Yellow Turbans, the land was not destined to know peace. The despot Dongjua looked to seize control of the emperor in order to further his own ambitions, plunging the land into turmoil once again. Warlords from various regions grew tired of his tyranny and formed an alliance under the leadership of the nobleman Yuan Shao. Together, they set out for the capital of Luoyang in order to put a stop to the reign of madness. The most ardent member of the alliance was Cao Cao, a man whose talents shone brightest in times of trouble. In an army filled with people secretly harboring their own ambitions, he alone looked ahead to the future that awaited the land beyond the battle.
we have gathered with a common purpose to slay the traitor Dong Zhuo. I, Yuan Shao, vow to personally deliver victory to our forces.
Wow. Would you look at that? I never knew there were so many loyal warriors in the land.
I honestly doubt that they're all here for the sake of the Han. I'm sure they must all have ulterior motives.
But if that's the case, then the same must be true of our Lord.
You hear that, cousin? Would you like to tell us what you're planning?
My Lord!
For the time being, I am just observing. Those who would eventually dare to challenge me.
Sun Jian has set up camp near Sushui Gate. However, morale is low amongst his troops in the front lines.
It is probably because they have not received regular supplies. Clearly, someone is jealous of his position in the vanguard. However, he isn't known as the Tiger of Jiangdong for nothing. I'm sure he has something up his sleeve.
Units, set out to destroy the rebel forces.
We'll take out Sushui Gate and open a passage to Luoyang. I'll show them what this old tiger from Jiangdong can do.
Let's go, my loyal compatriot. Together, we shall be victorious. Leave it to me.
No way I can fight like this.
My lord, as we feared, our provisions aren't arriving. Our troops are starving.
I was jealous of your recent success. I cannot imagine you would resent me to such an extent. For now, we have no choice but to raid the enemy's food supplies.
Looks like they are in need of our help along the front lines.
I hereby claim this area as my own.
Good glory, that was amazing! I don't think I could even do that.
You have potential, and it is potential that I seek. Let's go! Our allies are currently engaged with the enemy forces. We must go to their aid at once. Well met. Let me see what you are capable of.
Whoa, this is no good. We need to do something about those things.
Cannot be stopped.
Now it's our turn! With everything.
I hereby claim this area as my own. The Coalition forces are nothing more than an unruly mob. I'll put an end to them myself.
Report! The Allied forces are struggling!
What is going on? How is it that we are struggling to defeat just one man? I don't care who, but someone bring me the head of Hua Xiong.
We must go and support our allies. It shall be my pleasure to face you in battle. It looks like I have no choice but to pull back. Halt! Fight me, okay?
Keep up with me? Sometimes you amaze me.
Cannot be stopped. I hereby claim this area as my own.
Get out there and fight! You are backed by a great nobleman!
That last battle was so much fun. I've decided to come back for more. Charge the enemy! Follow me as I cut a path through the enemy ranks! I never felt the enemy was made of this. I claim another victory in the name of my brother! Very good. I shall remember your efforts. I hereby claim this area as my own.
Don't make me laugh.
Stand firm!
You will learn to regret this moment.
My
I hereby claim this area as my own.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others.
I hereby claim this area as my own.
Impressive, cousin. You truly are the one that will conquer this land.
My lord, someone has slain the enemy officer Hua Xiong! What? He was one of their most skilled officers. Who is capable of such a feat? They say it was done by a man by the name of Guan Yu under the service of Liu Bei. I've never heard of him before. He must be one of the volunteer troops. As such, we need not make any fuss over him. Send him a bottle of our cheaper wine and some sort of gift.
This Guan Yu and his master may not be well known, but I have a feeling they are no ordinary soldiers. And Sun Jian has performed quite well despite several hardships. This battle has many to keep an eye on.
That was easy. Their treasure is all mine.
Our army's treasures have been stolen by bandits. It appears they have taken everything.